How do you generate leads for your infopreneurship business or agent attraction if you're building a network? That's what I'm going to share with you in this video today, so make sure you subscribe for all my videos, and let's dive in. First of all, you have to understand that every business, I don't care what business it is, there's three fundamentals: marketing, sales, and fulfillment. In this video, we're going to be discussing marketing specifically. Now, here's what marketing is. Marketing is all about generating an endless pipeline of high quality leads. What a thriving business is it's got plenty of leads for the target audience. What a surviving business is, they don't have enough leads. Now, we live in an economy today in the real estate space where agent attraction is a growing marketplace. Now, here's what I mean by that. In the olden days, when I'm talking 2000 to 2020, the majority of how we made money in real estate was through the real estate sales process itself. But with time, there became an agent attraction movement. It first started through Keller Williams and being able to build a traditional real estate team that you're very aware of today because it's been ingrained in the entire system, but then also the movement towards brokerages. Now, what I found out in that past method of doing it is there's a lot of risk and a lot of exposure and not a ton of profit throughout the way. But what we've seen starting to shift about 2014, 15, and really accelerated since 2020 is through two other methods, in which is called infopreneurship. This is like mentorship, masterminds, coaching programs, digital products. We're seeing that really come alive in the real estate space now. And we're also seeing it through building a downline or network model, revenue share model, like at Real Brokerage. Now, in order to do that, we have to understand that our target client no longer is the buyer and seller in this space, it is the real estate agent. So the question becomes, how do I generate an endless amount of high quality leads for agents to either put them into my mentorship program and or put them into my network with the company that I work with? So if that is what we're talking about, we have to understand that it starts with marketing. Marketing is four major components. But before we dive into that, I want to give you one key factor that I've learned that has made all the difference that took me from just making 6 figures in agent attraction to multiple 7 figures in this business. And it is this. It's called your target agent. So first of all, what I would recommend you do is you find an ideal target person that you want to work with, and you write down all of their characteristics and all their attributes of what they're about. Also, find a person you definitely don't want to work with and write down all the things you don't like about them, so you start to get a clear picture on what many people call your avatar. I call it your target agent or your ideal client. So that's step one. Step two is once you've identified those characteristics, write down the names of 10 or 15 people that you think fit that, and I want you to go ask them some market research questions. I ask people all the time, what do they love about the real estate business? What do they hate about it? What do they need more of? What do they wish they had more of? What do they want more of? What catches their attention on social media? I do all of this through market research so I can step into these 4 components of marketing. Once I have that information, I get patterns and I put it into these 4 components. Component number 1 is called my warm audience. This is basically your sphere of influence of real estate agents that you can reach out to with this information, and you give them opportunities, you add values, you touch bases with them, and that's all about generating leads through a warm audience based on the patterns you took from the market research and putting it out to your warm audience. Second is through consistent content. Now, what's important about consistent content is your face has got to be seen a lot, and you also have to do it very often, not just once a week or once a month, but once or twice a day. You've got to be creating consistent content based on the information you took from the market research. Now, the third piece that you have to do, in my opinion, is called build an incubator. An incubator isn't organic, it's actually paid, where you have a paid ad that advertises something of value that you're willing to give away in exchange for a name, a number, and an email to build into your incubator, into your database. And then part 4 of marketing, which I call the redirect. This is where you're redirecting all of the warm audience, people from your content, and even in the incubator, back to one specific place over and over again that leads them to actually become a person of interest. Now, through all of these methods that you're using, these 4 points of marketing, there's a simple formula throughout the copy. I learned this by working with Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins, and it is what's called hook, story, call to action, meaning I hook them with something that they're interested in based on the market research. I tell a story and add value based on that, using these keywords, using these topics, so that it creates a further interest. And then the third part is I have a call to action. 90% of the time, my call to action is the same in all these, which is send me a DM on Instagram with the word attract, and I will give you X. Or send me a DM with the word CEO, and I will share with you why. And what this does is it increases engagement for people to reach out to me and my company and ask me for that free resource. Now, as I give them that free resource, my job is to then move them into our sales cycle, which is a whole other training. But here's what I want for you, is I want you to take this video and go apply it so you can generate an endless amount of high quality leads for your business. Go ahead and drop your comments down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are, and I want to see what you think about the future of agent attraction and this model. We'll see you soon. Look, I want to say thanks for watching my video. And I know that this isn't for everyone, but it is for certain people that are ready to make big changes. Like they're ready to create residual revenue. They're ready to become real business owners. They're ready to have a business that makes money even when they're not working. And if that's you, I want you to click the link down in the description, and I want to give you an opportunity to have what's called a triage discovery call. We're going to meet with my head coach and learn where you're stuck in your business and what changes you got to make so that you don't have to work to make money. And I want to say again, I know that sounds crazy, but imagine you took time off and you still made money. That doesn't mean you don't have a business to grow. You absolutely do. But I'm going to teach you how to grow a business that makes money even when you're not there working. So click the link down below, get your free consultation with my team, and let's really discover where you're at and how you can create it. We'll see you there.